Hello everyone, my name is Slimo and you're welcome to this week's edition of the VGA Esports News. For this week's headlines, Medicine from Tema Esports wins the International Esports Federation eFootball Grand Finals and is set to represent Ghana in Romania later this year in August. What are your emotions after getting that victory?
I'm very happy.
Ghanaian esports powerhouse Play Province appoints Alfred Kalu as their manager, and fast rising esports team in Ghana, Canvic appoints Laud as their new team manager.
I'm extremely fortunate to be working with such talented group of players like Skradada, Zenas, Montana, Choice, Kofi, Ossi, and I cannot wait to continue working with you guys.
Moving ahead to some transfer news, ACE Gamers signed Dr. Firmino to join their squad. Now on to some international news. The groups for the FIFA E-Nations Cup for the Middle East and Africa qualifiers are finally out, and Ghana has been placed in Group A with the likes of South Africa, Morocco and others. Finally, Gamers8 returns this summer with one of the largest esports prize pools ever, set at $45 million for their tournament. These and many more coming up on this week's episode of the VGA Esports News. Kindly do well to follow us on all of our social media handles at Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube and on Twitter at VGA Esports Show. And now on to that first story where Medicine from Tema Esports won the IESF eFootball Grand Finals and is set to represent Ghana in Romania later this year. The competition, which took place at the Otium Game Lounge, saw Medicine face some stern competition from the likes of Prince, Atunaye and Aroma. Now that game against UN and Atunaye, it felt like that was the deciding game. What went right for you?
It was the substitutions actually. Being like a top player, you play like mini matches with different environments, so you get used to the pressure. So you just have to calm down and just play the game. If you get a chance, then you score.
Now, what is your main motive heading into the championships?
I'm going straight head up and hoping to win to put Ghana on the map.
Still on the IESF Grand Final for the eFootball segment, the VGA Esports Show had the chance to speak to the former Ghana eFootball champion Atunaye, and he had some words of advice for the current champion Medicine. Now that game against Medicine, you took the lead. What do you think went wrong for you and the Medicine completed that comeback?
The substitutions with eFootball, there's with the way the game mechanism is, there's a particular time you have to make substitutions to gain the momentum back. But because the game was back and forth, I couldn't just pause, and it was live. I couldn't just pause, interrupt and make those substitutions. So before the ball could go out, I had already considered 2 goals.
Since you have competed in the IESF Master before, what advice are you going to give to Medicine now that he's going to represent Ghana?
Make use of your substitutions.
One of the players who competed at the IESF qualifiers in Ghana, Prince of Perth, shared his tactics he deployed to beat the former champion Atunaye during the grand finals of the tournament. How did you get to beat the reigning champion?
Okay, Atunaye always knows that I've been defeating him all the time, but one key thing about me is that I never lose twice. At least that is a goal that I've already placed in mind. That is my mindset in every tournament. If I lose against you, it should be once, not twice.
Aroma, an eFootball player who was recently signed on to Play Province, assures his fans and his teammates some more success in the future as he failed to qualify for the Romania Championships. I'm sure when you signed on to Play Province, the team manager, the team owners were expecting that maybe you're able to bring that victory. What is the message out there for the team?
I'll come back stronger. Yeah, I'll come back stronger. I'll not disappoint, but it's my first tournament though, so I get a lot of experience from here. And then the next one, I'm hoping for the next one.
During the grand final of the Ghanaian qualifiers for the IESF Championships later in Romania, the VGA Esports Show had the chance to speak to the current champions manager, XTX, and he shared some interesting tips on the success of the champion. What did you think he did in training that gave him the confidence to be able to win today?
Oh, it's not about what they did in training. Most of the I've been telling my players that they have to have the composure. If they have a deficit of 2 goals, it's not over. They have to just have the composure and score. As far as they can equalize one, they can equalize everything.
Now, your final question before you leave: how confident are you that medicine is going to make Ghana proud out there?
Oh, it's going to really make Ghana proud. You see, before this qualifier, we went to Cote d'Ivoire. You see, although it was his first time, but he was able to make Ghana's name a bit higher. So I won't be shocked that he's going to do this.
VGA Esports show had a chance to speak to one of Ghana's famous shoutcasters, Sapon, and he highlighted some of the job opportunities that comes with esports.
Jump on board. Everyone loves to game, so why not make it a profession? Why not jump into the professional side and get going? Because when you're in there, and funny enough, it's not just about even just playing. Look at us right here. We talk about the game. We make sure we communicate about the game to let people get educated. There's also people behind the scenes, the crew members, camera, lighting, sound, editors, technical people, all of that. Those are careers that are in esports. And so if you're out there, you don't have a job, some people graduate but then you love to game, so just find the right outfit. You can join us on our socials, VGA Esports, Esports Association of Ghana. The teams that are out there, just join, trying to fit in there with whatever talent, whatever skill you have. And in esports, whatever skill you have can be useful. If you even love to write, it can be useful. So jump on board, let's get this industry going, and definitely we can cash out.
So you see all those esports nuggets you got it from Africa's topmost shoutcaster, commentator Sapon, bringing you all the juice. That is the VGA Esports show. We bring you every esports content chance that we can get. Do stay with us. We bring you more action from the IESF qualifiers. Moving on to some more news. Play Province appoints Alfred Kalu as their new manager. Kalu joins the team after his departure from Falcon Esports and comes in with a lot of experience as a professional FIFA esports player and brings some knowledge into the game. And Ghanaian esports team Canvic Records Esports appoints Laud as their new manager. He becomes the new manager after being on the team for more than 2 years as a professional FIFA esports player.
Hello Team Canvic, it's your new esports team manager Laud, and I just wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude for your support and encouragement that has led me to this recent promotion as the new esports team manager. It's been an incredible honor to be given this opportunity, and I couldn't have achieved it without your hard work, dedication and talent. I'm extremely fortunate to be working with such talented group of players like Skradaga, Zenas, Montana, Choice, Kofi, Ossie, and I cannot wait to continue working with you guys. Once again, thank you for your trust and faith in me, and I look forward to our continuous success together as a team.
Still on Canvic Records, they've also appointed FIFA esports player Skradaga as their new team captain.
Hey guys, so I'd like to say a very big thank you for the opportunity given to me by boss Canvic to be the new team captain of the Canvic Records esports team. I promise nothing but the best for the team this year. As we've already started, it's Team Canvic reigning now. Go guys!
Go Team Canvic!
Wickedness. Peace out.
The FIFA tournament dubbed the K69 tournament, organized by NOK in partnership with the Penthole JCR and Ultimate Battle, saw over 67 players make their way to the Pentagon Block C in the University of Ghana. Montana with that first time, the ball roll. Simple finish. Simple finish. The tournament brought out a large audience as Ghana's topmost FIFA players all battled it out for the chance at the 2,000 cedis cash prize. In the end, Montana of Canvic Records walked home a deserving winner as he beat some of the top players in the scene. The likes of Prince Jonas and Choice Baja were all beaten by Montana of Canvic Records. Moving ahead to some transfer news, Ghanaian esports team Prime Lot Esports signs 4 new FIFA esports players to join their squad.
Hi everyone, good morning. This is Abdon, the team manager of Prime Lot, and then I'm here to introduce our new signings to you. So first on the bill we have Alpha Junior, You know, he's a very dynamic player. He's a player that plays in both small tournaments and then in big tournaments. And you know, whenever you meet Alpha Junior, you know that he's a force to reckon with. And then you know, he's a very top player. After Alpha Junior, we also have one of our awesome players called Iconic. You know, he's a very iconic guy. You know, he's the icon of the Prime Lords. You know, whenever we have a game, he carries the crowd. Whenever he's playing, you know, the people keep on cheering him up. Iconic all the way, and you know, he's a very interesting player to come along with. And then next on the bill also we have Kofi. Kofi is a very quiet guy, but most of the times he pulls surprises in a tournament that you don't think he'll perform. That is where Kofi performs. He's good at both PS4 and PS5. Then he's also a very dynamic player. So we are very excited to sign all these players. And then our last but one guy, sorry, that we also signed is AI. All right, insane. We call him insane, and when it gets you, you know, he does insane things with the play pad. And you know, Insane is also a very good guy. And then we are so happy to sign him. So Prime Lords is a force to reckon with in the esports gaming industry. And anywhere you are meeting Prime Lords, you should watch out for these 4 guys. And, you know, they are coming with something bigger.
And Play Province signs female FIFA esports player Gamers8 to join their team. She comes in with a lot of accolades and one of Ghana's most decorated female FIFA players.
Hi guys, it's Gamers8, your favorite FIFA female gamer in Ghana. I'm here to announce my transfer to Play Province, and I'm here to also thank my previous management for the opportunities they have given me. I really had a great time, but I'm hoping to have a greater time here at Play Province and make more history in the esports industry here in Africa and hopefully worldwide. I also want to inspire other women who are trying to get into this space. I promise you that this is a safe space, so please try and get yourself involved. Thank you. Have a good day.
On to the big transfer news, where Ace Gamers, who recently signed a sponsorship deal with Spawn Point in partnership with Project Prodigy, have made a huge statement signing in the FIFA esports scene as they signed Dr. Firmino to join their squad. Dr. Firmino, who is regarded as the best FIFA esports player from Kumasi, joins Ace Gamers and adds his experience and quality to the team.
FIFA E-Nations Cup 2022 Brazil!
And now for some international news, the groups for the FIFA E-Nations Cup for the Middle East and Africa online qualifiers have been released. Ghana finds herself in Group A, facing some stern competition from the likes of the current African champions Morocco, South Africa, Palestine, Egypt and Bahrain. Group B features Qatar, Kuwait, Kenya, Lebanon and Oman. All these teams make up the Middle East and Africa online qualifiers for the FIFA E-Nations Cup. Onto that big one where Saudi Arabian esports tournament organizer Gamers8 has announced a prize pool of $45 million for its 2023 event dubbed the Land of Heroes. The prize pool of $45 million triples after last year's $50 million tournament and makes it the largest in history after beating Dota 2's 2021 international figure of $40 million. And now on to some esports events for you to mark your calendars with. Ultimate Battle, who recently partnered with Enoke in collaboration with the VGA Esports show and the Esports Association of Ghana, brings you another heated battle between Montana of Canvic Records and Lawrence from Kumasi.
FIFA be serious. Kumasi FIFA be serious. I must say Mulish is a really impressive player, but Drizzy might have an answer for him. And on the rebound, Jairzinho, you could call that a lucky finish, but Drizzy is not going to care.
This heated battle dubbed Accra vs Kumasi Part 2 happens tonight, exactly at 8 p.m. Make sure to tune in on the esports channel at ultimatebattle.gg. And the Esports Africa tournament brings up another exciting FIFA online tournament dubbed the AU Esports Connect. The tournament will give the chance to Africa's topmost FIFA players to be able to compete, and they can register at www.esportsafricatournament.gg. Finally, the Royal Sports Consult in partnership with YFM, Mind FM, Wontumi TV, Focus FM, and sponsored by SG More brings a big FIFA e-soccer challenge to Kumasi with a prize pool worth of 17,000 Ghana cedis. The tournament is set to kick off on the 25th of March this year, with its registration set at 100 Ghana cedis, where the winner will be able to walk away with 10,000 Ghana cedis. The second place of the tournament will be able to win 4,000 cedis, where the third place can win 2,000 cedis, and finally the fourth best player of the competition can walk away with 1,000 Ghana cedis. Well, that's it for another exciting edition of the VGA Esports show with me as your host Slymo. You can follow me on all my social media handles on Instagram at Slymo_Junior and at Slymo3 on Twitter. You can follow the VGA Esports show on all of their social medias as well, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube at VGA Esports show. On YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and put your post notifications on, so every time we post, you're one of the people to be able to know about it first. Stay safe until the next time, where we bring you more news and updates from the esports world. The VGA Esports show signs out.